Good morning, everyone. Jorge here with Avalos Cloud Native and Nexus Technologies, August 7, 2024, 6:24 a.m. And in my previous videos, I was talking about GitHub and Get, the history, how everything started with Linux Towers, and then another four founders give life to Get, like they give out like the social media version of Get by having people to interact with the repositories easily, like just like using Facebook, kind of. So what do we have today? Today I want to talk to you about Proxmox. Proxmox is a hypervisor type 1, and basically it will let you host virtual machines and containers. So you can have a Linux or Ubuntu Linux container, or you can have a virtual machine, two different things. Proxmox hypervisor, which is installed on the bare metal server, it will let you do that. So a lot of people are not familiar with hypervisor. There is type 1, type 2. There is also containers for Linux. There is virtual machines for Linux. There is containers for Windows machines. There is virtual machines for Windows. So again, we talk a little bit of everything here because we're trying to get you to have a nice vocabulary when it comes to technology, terminologies that you will use pretty much every day. So from microservices to networking, cybersecurity, and much more. So what are we trying to do here today? I was able to install today in my Proxmox hypervisor type 1 Ubuntu server 24, Ubuntu desktop 2404, right? So I went into Ubuntu website here, as you can see, and I was able to download this 6 gigabytes. Wow, quite big. And I basically pinned that ISO file in my Proxmox server, but I now would love to have the light version, which is containers of the same machine, 2404, or maybe something else. It could be anything, any containers. So how do you do that? The first thing that we need to do, and I would love to check, is this working? Oh yeah, it is working. It is working. So the first thing you do, you type this command, pbin, and then you do status. Maybe status. Oh yeah, it's also a command. So let's do an update first. Let's do an update. Update. So we can check all the containers that Proxmox have made available for the host or the hypervisor. So it is updating right now. Let's see how long it's going to take. Hopefully not too long. Enter in here. It's updating. Slow right now. Oh, I forgot to tell you that we went into the Proxmox server in here, and then we went into the terminal, the shell. So we can interact with this hypervisor. It's taking really long for some reason. Let's give it a second. Maybe it just needs more time. And again, this server is basically hosted here at my place. This is no Amazon. This is just home. Try to. Something is happening. Oh, there you go. It came back here. Okay, good. So let's start over again. So pbin, and then we're gonna do update. What this is gonna check for the repositories of the FTP server from Proxmox to see what containers are they making available for us. This is not Docker repository, okay? This is something else. So now maybe we want to check what are the containers available right now, okay? Oh, we got a spelling mistake here. There you go. We got a lot of containers. So in this case, I would love to deploy, let's say, a WordPress server or container, right? So when we're talking about containers, we're talking about microservices or cloud native technologies. So let's try to download this container. Let's say download to my local storage. Then we copy the path from the WordPress site, this one here, right? I just copy this one here. So this is the command. You hit enter, and now this is basically going to make that microservices or container available for me to spin as many containers I want to have a WordPress ready to go turnkey solution to have a web server. It's downloading that right now. Okay, looks like I already have it. But you can do this with something else. Let's say, what else we got here? Something that we may know. A torrent server, a Tomcat server, an Apache server. What else we got here? We got PHP server. We got databases. Maybe something that I can use. A Couchbee database, maybe. A lot of the technologies for blockchain. Some of them they use Couchbee DBs. I'm wondering what is this canvas. So if I copy this and I go on Google, this canvas is maybe something to make canvas, right? It could be. Oh, this is, oh, I copied the same one. That's okay. So what we could do, we know that we made the WordPress container. We made we downloaded, and now it's basically a template. So now let's see where is this hosted. Now I need to find it. I need to see where is it hosted. So if I go into ISO images, I have the Ubuntu desktop 2404, which I did this morning, and it's already spinning. It's right here, right? But now we're trying to do, let's authenticate here so you can see how it looks. I may have to increase memory resources. It is just a little bit slow. Anyways, this is my Ubuntu 2404 virtual machine, and now I'm trying to do a container. So let's see, I got ISO images. Do I have containers? Well, do I have the WordPress? Maybe I can download the other one for Ubuntu. We can try. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. So let's do pving again, and we do so we got systems and we got turnkey solutions. I would love to do a system. Okay, so I'm gonna copy 2404 standard. Okay, hopefully this is just, it doesn't say if it's desktop or server, but I copy that just in case. And we give it a try again. I know that I tried earlier, but looks like Proxmox they listed, but it doesn't find it. Oh, it did find it this time. Excellent. So now I guess we can come over here, create container. Instead of creating a virtual machine, we can create a container. And in here, I'm gonna call it Ubuntu container. Okay. I'm gonna assign a password over here, which is really nice. This hypervisor type 1 is just a great tool. A lot of people is moving away from VMware because it's expensive. So now I have the WordPress and I have Ubuntu too as a container. Now it's gonna ask me how much this I want for this. I'm gonna assign something really minimum, maybe 20 gigabytes, CPU, maybe 2 cores, memory, maybe 1 gigabyte. Okay, network. I want this to be the DHCP so I can get an IP automatically. I don't need to swap anything. And I guess we're good to go. Let's do next. And let's see what happens with the container. So we created a virtual machine for Ubuntu 2404. Now we're creating a container, right, on Proxmox, because Proxmox hypervisor type 1 lets you do both containers and virtual machines. It says unable to create CTY, unsupported Ubuntu version. It doesn't support it yet. for some reason, eh? That's okay. It was just an example. I'm not gonna troubleshoot this online, but maybe we can try to spin the other one. Let's do the WordPress side. At least you got the concept on some of the basic commands. Say Ubuntu WordPress template. We're gonna choose WordPress in here. This 8 gigabytes is fine. CPU 1 is fine. 512 is fine. Next. I want this to be DHCP. Next. DNS settings. It's gonna be 8.8.8. Just in case I want some. Confirm. Next. Let's see what happens. So already 10 minutes. August 7, 2024. We're playing with the hypervisor Type I, and we're playing with Ubuntu containers and virtual machines. That's the concept today. I think everything is going well over here. Let's take a look to the Ubuntu WordPress side. It said task okay, so it is done. So what else can I do over here? There's a SSH key. I'm gonna close this just in case. Now we know that this WordPress size is right here. Let's start a container. And let's go into the console and see how it looks like. It's connected. Okay, the machine is at the Debian version. And we have a WordPress site. So I can spin maybe 40, 60 WordPress containers. And that's it. I can have many servers hosted at home, hosting many different applications. It wants a new password for my MySQL. Admin account. And confirm the password. It wants an email. All right. So what are we installing right now? We're installing a WordPress server. It wants a domain. Well, let's call it leadcloud.local. Leadcloud.local for now. And now it wants some hot services, some API keys. I can do that later, so it's fine. The email is right there. Local notifications, fine. All right. And it's gonna install security updates for WordPress. That's great. And that's how easy it is. Just ping a container that is designed just to be a WordPress server. And basically you're already playing with hypervisors. You're playing with cloud native microservices because it's a container. You're spinning a web server. And then there you go. Now you have an IP address where you can basically manage. Let's see if I can manage this in here. I'm gonna copy this. And I'm going to try to open this on my browser. So there you go. Something is responding in there. Now I have a web admin Turkey solutions. Wow. So let's see if this works. Wow, this is so cool. Nice. Now you can follow the other links. So because we don't have any website yet, I don't think that nothing is going to display. There you go. This is your sample page. It has something. So yeah, there you go. We have a web server. So I hope you enjoy this video using Proxmox hypervisor type 1, using containers for a WordPress site, and looks like I have integration with AWS and everything else. So again, this is just to get you to where you need to go and learn a lot of different concepts and terminologies, and for you to start listening many different things. It's just like medicine. There's thousands of concepts, but you will get it slowly. So thank you very much. Have a good day. I hope you enjoyed my videos. Subscribe and feel free to comment any suggestions. Any feedback would be great. Bye.